Dota 2 League, we're here with Penta Esports versus OGs, the EU Qualifier Final, and it's a best of 3. I'm Lysander, gonna be joined here by Dota 2 Bowie, and we finally sorted out our problems. We had a little issue starting with the stream delay. There's been some changes to the streaming software, but all of that is gonna be good. We're just gonna watch the Dota TV, so we can actually do it live. Yeah, Penta Esports versus Team OG. We are here in 7.07b. Hopefully you guys had a little bit of time to play the new patch. And I myself am still struggling to get used to all the changes. My friend, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing great, dude. I'm actually doing quite well in this patch. It feels like, I don't know, this patch feels to me kind of like the Lashrak patch. You know, all those int cores doing pretty well. Anti-Mage doing pretty well as well. I love both int core as well as anti-Mage, so I'm getting some MMR. I'm quite happy with the patch.
Damn, that's really good, man. I just really had a real issue dealing with a lot of the changes. Even the small things like where the tier 1 towers used to be are just tripping me out. But yeah,
the mid tier 1 on Dire, it's
yes,
weird now.
It's so weird. I keep running into the jungle instead of my tier 1 tower when it first hit. And yeah, alright, so let's go through the draft very quickly. You know, Penta Esports, I want to talk a little bit about them. You know, their names, not people that you're usually familiar with. You know, I expressed a little bit of surprise seeing them in a EU final, because usually a lot of other quote-unquote better teams are on top of them. But this time they got to the final. It's a best of 3 between them and OG for the MDL Dota 2 League. So pretty excited for them.
Yeah, that's what's good about the new system, right? There's like so many qualifiers that you don't see all the big teams in every qualifier, which ends up opening spots for teams like Penta, and they're actually super good. Like I was actually researching them.
Yeah.
They're all 8k above and 3-3. I'm not sure, the names are different here, but he only got to 9k yesterday. So those guys are very high skilled.
Yeah, it almost feels like 8k is the minimum to be 8k is the minimum to be a pro nowadays. I remember when 5k used to be decent, and now 5k is really bad at Dota, which makes me feel extra bad as a 4k player.
I mean, Demon was like 3rd place being 5k, so at TI 6? Was it TI 6 or TI 5?
No, he was 5k and 8th place at TI 6.
Yeah, okay. It's almost 6k.
Yeah, he was one of the lowest MMRs at TI. And yeah, alright, we have some very different drafts compared to the previous version. Of course, we got Bane being very popular even after the Enfeeble removal. He's still pretty good with Nightmare, being able to be a stronger harasser now. Slada, I know you did a video on him recently. A lot of good things to say about that hero. Being able to run super fast in the water, and of course that physical damage stun now being extra valuable now that there's a Lycan. So you have that amplified damage and Lycan. You can really chew through some units very quickly. I like this Bloodseeker pick. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like he's pretty good against Lycan. Like, his strength is mobility when he has level 6, and it gets quite hindered when he gets Rupture. But I do like Penta's draft quite a lot. They have so much move speed, like, get it to you. So if they can just jump the Bloodseeker, it feels like it's gonna be pretty hard for, like, they have Disruptor to glimpse one hero, but if you have like a Darkseer, a 600 move speed Darkseer, Slardar, and Lycan, it can be quite underwhelming for OG.
Yeah, I mean, you might not like Bloodseeker, but they have a lot of area effect spells like Puck's Coil, Silence with Disruptor. That can really control the team fights, because with Slaughter, Lycan, Darkseer, you have to get into the fights, and these spells could be really strong against them. I think Bane is going to have a lot of problems even maintaining a Fiend's Grip. They ban a lot of the heroes that could be good against Disruptor already, like the Storm Spirit can zip all the way behind, Lifestealer pretty strong against him. So
I feel like the last picks are gonna determine a lot of stuff, because we have the mid matchup not confirmed, as well as the safe lane for Penta versus OG. So OG needs an off laner, and Penta needs a mid hero, and those lanes are good for Penta. They can probably have a good game, but I feel like Penta's draft depends a lot on the lanes. They can actually like get ahead in the first 10 minutes.
It's
because as you said, like OG has a lot of team fight.
Yeah, the Penta, they have a solid lane control with Bane, but you know, if this Slaughter is going to be run as a... You don't think it's going to be a carry Slaughter? You think it's going to be a carry Slaughter? Unlikely, right?
Yeah, because there's Lycan, right?
Yeah, it could be mid.
I feel like it... Huh.
Could be mid Lycan.
I don't know.
I don't know. Mid Lycan against Puck seems really weak, especially since now that Poor Man's Shield is no longer a thing. It's very tricky to play mid Lycan without Poor Man's Shield against Puck, I think.
So is this offlane Bloodseeker now that they got Medusa, or is this offlane Puck? Oh,
offlane
S4
Puck,
replaced Puck, right?
Yeah, of course, you know, the famous Puck player, you have your Medusa. Very popular, actually, if you watched the Fnatic Maneski final yesterday for the Summit. Wow,
yeah.
There was so much Medusa-ing. And especially strong against Slaughter and Lycan. Melee heroes, they want to get into the thick of things. Medusa is there to repel. These guys, you have a lot of control. Like we said, you know, it just adds on to the control. Medusa, Puck, Bloodseeker. Now Medusa's got a little bit of changes in the new patch. She has passive split shot now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I understand.
I do like the Bloodseeker Medusa combination. Yeah. Like you have a very strong Medusa that heals, so that heals super value when you have mana shield. And we see the Tinker, huh?
Yeah, and I was about to say that they'll need some magical nuke, because right now their only way of punishing this blood rage Medusa would be to punch her, and if she has that blood rage on her during the gaze, it could be problematic. So now they add a little bit of magic, pure damage from Tinker to punish any kind of greed, and also prevents sieging of the high ground. Resolution, you know, it's less easy for them to siege up the high ground with their Tinker, especially if there's a blind on the board with Aghanim Scepter. It could be very strong in dictating the team fight. I kind of like this Tinker last pick. It will really depend on how well the lanes go, right? Because
yeah, for sure. I feel like it can be a little bit greedy, because you have Disruptor, Puck, Night Stalker, 3 heroes that can get Flying Vision. So they're probably very confident in their Tinker pick, because it's gonna be... I feel like it's gonna be a hard Tinker game, even if he gets a good laning.
Yeah, S4 will be on him non-stop. The one good thing is he won't be... I mean, he won't be harassed until maybe level 2, level 3, while Night Stalker gets levels. So he might get a good laning phase, especially if it's going to be against Medusa. It can get pretty manageable for him. I think Mystic Snake can be annoying, but ultimately it's not a lane where he should be feeling too scared of being ganked. Medusa is not really a good ganking mid. So we are going to see how it goes. I think on a wide look, I would say that Penta has got a solid draft. We'll see how well they can pull off this laning phase. So let's see what they can do. OG has not been in top form against some of the better teams. They did pretty well this qualifier, but as of recent times, they haven't been that strong. Not the old OG.
Yeah, they're still like trying to find the new patch, I feel like. And they've experimented with Terrorblade again. They had some success, but now we see the Medusa, and I feel like Penta has the better level 1, but they're not. It doesn't feel like they want to contest the runes.
I also like the combo of the very simple combo of Sleep into Crush. You know, since they are running support Slaughter. Oh, actually no, they're actually going to do the Slaughter Darkseer combo. I always forget about this. You know, you have that Slaughter and the Iron
that's
Shell.
pretty strong.
Yeah, very powerful lane. Especially against No-Tail. I mean, he's a melee hero. He's not going to enjoy this. So I'm going to run through the teams very quickly. Penta on the Radiant is Boogie. On the Darkseer, we have Olivia. On the Lycan, we have Bane, played by RMN. We have Tinker, played by 9. DNZ on the Slaughter. Alright, so you want to run through OG?
The battle begins.
You don't want to run through OG? Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. So we have Flying.
I thought I lost you for a moment there.
We have Resolution playing the Medusa, Jarex playing Night Stalker, S4 and Puck, and No-Tail playing the Bloodseeker. He was one of the first players that experimented with Bloodseeker, even before 7-0, like even before the new Bloodseeker. And we see Boogie trying to snatch the creeps there.
Yeah, he does steal it in time. It's a good thing you mentioned experimenting with Bloodseeker. I think Mushi in Southeast Asia played with a little bit of Bloodseeker at the TI6 qualifiers. He ran Bristleback and Bloodseeker together. That was pretty cool.
Oh,
While DNZ is being such a pain here for resolution. Just constantly crushing him with Boots level 1, able to keep up this harassment. 3 armor, Medusa just not that sufficient in dealing with this. Now that Tinker has that upper hand, going to pop up to level 2 very shortly. Oh wow, Fly sitting in between 2 tier 1 towers. Wow, S4 killing off Bane, first blood level 1. It's
That's weird.
yeah, it's very weird that they actually got that kill. Yes, there was Jarex in the slow, but Bane has to be really out of position for that to happen.
Yeah, but Fly pays the price here.
Yeah, I was just about to talk to that before we went jump down. He was actually between 2 tier 1 towers, the enemy tier 1 towers actually. Alright. Penta got off to a decent start there with their Tinker in the mid lane doing well, but Puck has been harassing pretty hard here, and they are diving Oliver. Jarex charging in with his Night Stalker, now getting trapped by his own creeps, has to be careful not to let this one happen. Jarex gets stunned under the tower, but they're still not pushing for this, and now DNZ in a little bit of trouble, has to back off there. The Howl comes out, but S4 forced to retreat there, so a lot of aggression early game.
Yeah, I do like what both teams are doing. Like Lycan and Bloodseeker are heroes that are very sustainable, but they actually get sustainable pause level 3, sometimes level 5, and if you pressure those heroes early on, they do struggle quite a bit. So I like the way they're pressuring both teams are pressuring safe lanes.
Yeah.
But they didn't die. They're already level 3, so I feel like they're gonna have a good game.
Yeah, Bane is still level 1 though. He has to go for the sleep. Unfortunately, he's level 1 with Sap, so Iron Man will not be able to set up that crush against S4. But I don't think he'll die anyway. S4 has boots now, and it's pretty high level. Fly trying to go for a courier snipe. Gonna be unsuccessful as the bear does run to the bottom.
Oh, he has haste.
Yeah,
oh.
We'll see what he can do here. DNZ spots him, and that's gonna be that. Oh, the crush actually managed to land because the haste runs out, and now Fly not taking chances here, got TP out of there. So he's out, and
nice.
Bane in trouble again. Gonna go for the Sap Jarex as well as S4. S4 looking to throw out the orb maybe, but Jarex might not be too sure diving a tower here. They're still asleep, so gotta be careful.
It's kind of a minor thing, but I do like the way Penta, like they have
Boogie.
both Lycan as well as he's dead.
Yeah, both Lycan, what?
Like they have Lycan and Slaughter that can amp someone, so if Bane just leaps target, he can actually do a lot of damage if you get the Corrosive Haze as well as Howl going on. So it's kind of, it doesn't change that much, but it's a funny thing.
Yeah, Core Bane was unfortunately put to rest in 7.70B. But wow, Boogie actually going very deep for this one. Level 4, he could get Glimpse here, but Glimpse long cooldown, so will not be able to pull him back there. They did actually manage to kill him earlier because of Glimpse, so gotta play more careful here. But he knows the cooldown on this one, so he's gonna just play it cool. Level 1 Glimpse does have a long cooldown. Oh, DNC going in, does have sprint ready already. Charging onto Fly, smacking him. He doesn't have TP this time. He's gonna take a lot of damage. Probably shouldn't die. Oh, he might actually if another crush goes off, but nope. Not gonna be the case here. Fly.
Yeah, nice blood right.
Yeah, good blood right there. And the crush a little bit too far off, not able to land another one. But the Darkseer Slaughter combo, very dangerous. So now that the Slaughter is back in the lane, gonna be able to bully a little bit more. So far, how do you think the laning position is going? Who's better? Who's in a better position?
I feel like it's quite even. It does depend on whether Tinker's gonna have a fast boots of travel. Like right now, mid is quite even. I feel like Medusa has the amount of less hits she should have, and both lanes, like both safe laners, are farming quite well. Considering that they're being pressured that much. So it's quite an even game. I'm curious to see if OG is gonna try to gank this Tinker now that it's nighttime. If they successfully do it once or twice, then Penta will have a hard time. If he just gets a fast travels, he can get for hard. Oh, it's actually Penta ganking Medusa, but
yeah, this constant ganking is really good for Tinker because as resolution is kept pinned down, Tinker gets a lot of farm, and like you said, fast travels could mean the world to this guy, and he is going for Soul Ring first, so he's not actually looking at that faster travels.
Yeah, that's curious. I didn't play a lot of Tinker in this new patch. Not sure if this is the norm. It does give you a little bit of strength now, so maybe.
Yeah, sometimes when you're not feeling too pressured, I think you think the players might feel that they are a little bit more comfortable going for Soul Ring. You only rush travels before Soul Ring when you're feeling really far behind. You need that travels ASAP, I think. Otherwise, usually I see them go for Soul Ring first. It's not the craziest thing in the world. 9 has an Arcane Rune, so this lane is super comfortable for him.
Yeah.
But Medusa isn't a lane winner. He's one of those sit back down and win later on. And you know, now with this bounty runes being so close to the edge of the lane, off lanes can actually contest it a lot better, which is very good for off lanes. Yeah,
they get a lot of it, and the mid lane gets a little bit nerve, right? Because they don't have access to the shrines as much as they had before. Oh, Jarek's in this here.
And he has face boots as well. No Orb of Venom, so this is gonna be a super difficult kill to get, especially with level 3 March in the machines. It could get a little bit nasty if they decide to dive it. Tinker coming for a gank.
OG has vision of that, so.
OG has vision. I'm not sure what 9 was hoping to do there. Level 2 laser and level 1 rocket. Trying to jungle. Alright, so he's just going to jungle up his Soul Ring and maybe...
Yeah, I feel like he had no vision of Night Stalker, so he just tried to go close to his teammates, see if they could get a kill.
Yeah, speaking of Night Stalker, now heading down to the bottom lane. Looking for a peek here on a Lycan, but Lycan has 11 charges the magic wand, so...
Quite tanky.
Yeah, quite tanky. Very hard to kill him. Slaughter level 3. Bloodseeker, No Tail has been doing very well this game. 51 last hits on him. 35 denies. Quite a bit of CS on this dude.
Yeah, until nighttime it felt like it was even, but now Lycan like everyone is afraid of Jarek's rotations, and they are starting to fall down a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of Jarek's rotations, Jarex, does he see Tinker? Tinker sees him first. This is a stack. And the creeps are happily sleeping under one roof, and well, Jarex goes in for the punches. Shouldn't be able to kill him. But Medusa getting free pushing on this tower, so this tier 1 tower already pressured.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're gonna try and sleep him. Uh-oh, Bloodseeker gets slapped up. 14 stick charges though. I'm not sure what they were planning to do here. Bloodright goes off, and that could be trouble. Rupture going down as well. Once he rupturing, he ruptured the Bane. Okay, he ruptures Bane, and he's not fast enough. Is he fast enough? No Tail seems to be fast enough. Those stick charges saving his life there, and now Jarex will pay the price instead. Daytime comes round, and the Vampire loses his powers. And Fly getting run down here by 9. Does he have a TP? He does not, so 9 is probably gonna kill him off. Oh, the glimpse off. Is there a cutoff here? No heroes to cut off Fly, so Fly will be A-okay. They're TPing to the shrine though. They know he has no TP, so he's probably left for dead here. Observer Ward scouts out Fly's movement, and Fly runs up to where the old Radiant Shrine was. And Kinetic Field again. Fly makes it out. Oh, does he? Nope. Oliver, the big bad wolf, is here. Munches him once, twice. Never mind. Crits him on the second hit. Sends him packing back to the well. And yeah, what a great turn of events. The long travels of Fly enter the river.
Yeah, but even though he dies, I feel like this was just a great play for OG. Those 2 deep wards.
As for missing coil in the bottom lane.
And it's now Darkseer falling.
Boogie.
Yeah, I feel like even though Fly dies there, he got 2 very deep wards that's gonna spot Tinker farming those stacks, and I feel like OG is doing quite well. It's still 1k gold until Tinker has travels, and I don't know. I feel like OG has the upper hand. Oh, Glimpse.
Yep, Glimpse here on RMN. He's in trouble. Stuck right in the middle of the Bloodright. That's a lot of damage. Not going to TP away from No Tail in time. Ooh. Stabs him and drains him. So that's another kill going the way of Bloodseeker. And if you look at the net worth, top 2 are in OG's favor. So big kill so far. Penta doing their best to stem the bleeding, literally. And Oliver getting dove here by Jarex. Such an aggressive player.
And if you look at the offlane, like the difference in the offlaners is getting very apparent. Darkseer trying to go for the Helm of the Dominator, doesn't even have that, and as far as treads pretty close to Blink Dagger, and it feels like a Blink Dagger on the puck is gonna be way more value than Helm of the Dominator on Darkseer. So Penta, they need to start doing something here. It's kind of hard though because they can't really gank that puck. Like, what can they do?
Yeah, they can't gank the Puck, and Puck's now level 7 with Coil. DDNZ is only level 4 in that Slaughter. He's got to run, and he's going to get coiled up here. Here comes the TI3 winner. He's going to trap Slaughter in a Coil. Slaughter goes for the Crusher, tries to escape, but the Snake pokes him in the eye, and he goes down. S4 going to dodge that rocket, and should be A-okay there with the orb out just at the last second. And Resolution coming in for that sweet KS. Now going to put himself at 3rd position on their net worth chart.
Yeah, 4K in 10 minutes. Though the problem here is that Penta supports are super under leveled. Larder's level 4. He's not even close to a Blink Dagger. I feel like Bane got the tone because he is almost level 6. And I guess Fiend's Grip is good. Maybe they can get a kill on Puck with it.
There are so many cancels.
They don't have a lot of plays to make. They already lost tier 1 mid.
Yeah, there are so many cancels on the side of OG that I don't think Bane is going to get any work done this game.
Yeah.
There are no direct combos with his sleep as well, so you know, no arrow. You know, you have your sleep into stun, but that's it. But not as good as Mirana's.
Yeah, they were not able to abuse that in the early game that much. We didn't saw a lot of kills being a result of that combo.
Yeah, the biggest part of WoW S4 getting another kill. The biggest part about the Bloodseeker is that it's a great counter to the Darkseer harassment, but No-Tail is now in a little bit of trouble. Is he gonna try and TP away?
Okay.
No-Tail gets caught. Oh, they missed the Who Stop. Now they're gonna get caught here. The Crash! Oh man, air balls as well. No-Tail getting blocked in by the Conqueror. Gotta get himself out of there. And we'll avoid dying here. And RMN left to the Wolves. He's in a lot of trouble. Tries to self-sleep, but not gonna happen. Jarex punches him in the jaw. Takes him out. Oh, and a glimpse! DNC! Jarex and his vision, man. Jarex and his vision. The Conqueror gonna try and get some work done. Stomps it. Yeah, locks down the Night Stalker. But yeah, nice job done there. And Resolution picks up the Mask of Madness. Great item on Medusa.
Yeah, I like the idea when you're behind like that and there's not a lot of plays and you're against a Night Stalker grouping up with a Lycan, so you have push in your team. And trying to take a tower is a good idea, but they went for that dive that failed, and then I feel like they just committed too hard in a hero. Maybe if they just tried to siege. Puck still actually he just completed the Blink Dagger, so maybe if they just tried to siege would be a better idea. Now they're smoking here, and they can probably kill anyone. They have Static Storm as well as Blink Dagger on S4.
Yeah, Darkseer getting help with Dominator so that he doesn't have to rely on his creeps to push waves.
Yeah.
Well, No-Tail is doing pretty good and going for BKB first. So it doesn't like the control that Tinker can offer, and now Oliver is in a little bit of trouble. It is a level 1 Rupture. He might not die from this. I'm just kidding. S4 is here. They got him. They punched him in the face. And down he goes. His own H. 3-8 here. And a coil here from S4 as well. Snaps on the Slaughter. He crushes nobody. Juked here by Mr. Gustav Magnuson. And with that Arcane Rune, it means extra value here for Puck. 35 seconds on cooldown now.
Yeah.
What a great game for S4.
Yeah, they didn't have the heroes to deal with that Puck, even though it was quite an early pick.
Yeah, I feel like they got drafted into a corner as well. They tried to go with the Darkseer. It was immediately counterpicked by a Bloodseeker, and there's a lot of control for Bane. It's not a good game for Bane for sure. And now their Ancients are gonna get stolen, which is extra bad. Yeah, Resolution gonna know
I feel
all
like
that.
one thing that Penta has going for them is the fact that
Whoa, they're trying to go and kill No-Tail, but I'm not sure they can do this with Resolution in the background as well. DNZ, okay, they're gonna try and stomp him with the Conqueror? Nope. They rupture the Bloods. No, wait, they rupture the Darkseer. No-Tail taking quite a bit of burn damage from the Iron Shell. Meanwhile, RMN gets himself sniped there again, and now the Gaze comes in. They better run. Jarex goes down to the Iron Shell, so at least that's a plus. No-Tail dropping low as well. Don't walk into much. Yeah, gonna get amped up, but really nothing much they can do here. Oliver gonna try and run for No-Tail. That's amplified damage, gonna munch him once. Oh, there is a crit! Another hit! Not gonna come out here as the glimpse sends him backwards. And all the shots now flying across the map there to hit him. But they lose another hero. A double kill here for Resolution as he just stands and delivers. Easy game for them so far.
Yeah, the Penta, they do have good high ground defense, and the only easy siege hero OG has is Medusa, but Medusa is such a good late game hero that I feel like OG can just take their time and at the 20-30 minute mark, Resolution is going to be so massive that even if you have a Tinker spamming March, they can just maybe just jump Radiant Space. So let's see what's their plan now. I feel like they can only hold, but their supports are so under leveled. They're not going to get any levels, and I'm quite afraid for Penta, honestly. I don't know what plays they can try to pull off while Tinker spams those waves.
Yeah. We'll see how they can pull off their combo. Tinker, like you said, is going to need to get his stuff done. There aren't... Well, I guess S4 is a big threat for him, but there aren't any crazy jumpers apart from that. So if he avoids Puck, or if he sees Puck messing with his teammates, he can try and split push a little bit, or snipe some heroes in the back. We'll see what he decides to get here. He's going for Blink, and then we'll see what else he decides to pick up. What other items do you like on Tinker in this situation?
I feel like you need to go Ags this game to hold the high ground. People used to go Aetherlands into Ags. Now that Aetherlands doesn't give amp damage anymore, I'm not sure if people will go for a Kaya. But we'll see. The range is pretty good because Medusa, this resolution, he doesn't have a Dragonlance, but I feel like the range is still pretty. Let's see what he...
Alright.
Because you don't want to be in risk of dying when you go for the laser play, and they have Puck, right? So maybe the extra range is pretty valued this game.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes for the Aetherlands. But right now we have some problems. Not sure what's happening in Lycan DCs.
Yeah.
What is your favorite change of 7.07? I heard you're messing around with Skyruff. What's making him so good now?
Well, I feel like he's good because the mid meta changed a lot. You didn't saw a lot of Tinker, a lot of Storm, and now they're super popular, and those heroes get super countered by Skyruff. Even after Storm gets level 6, if you get an Aetherlands and you have a mid ward in your lane, he just can't get close to you, and you just bully him to the jungle. And the lanes are so good, like there's so much experience and gold in the lane that Storm's power spike gets delayed by a lot. Even though he can jungle like fine, you get so strong that you just power through everyone. I do like the only real counters that I faced until now is anti-mage, obviously, so I always ban anti-mage when I'm trying to play Skyref mid, or PA. PA is super hard to deal with, because she, like, people are finding out that you can buy the, what's the name of that item? Nullifier? And it's so good against Ghost Scepter and so good with her, because it gives damage and armor.
I feel like a Skyruff could use Nullifier as well if he's rich enough. Because if you disable someone's BKB or Manta, you become very powerful.
That item is super good, dude.
Yeah, unfortunately it gives him a Sacred Relic, which is the best item on him. Yeah,
but the armor is quite well, because there's not a lot of items that give armor to Skyrev, and he has like 2 armor at level 12, so he definitely needs a little bit. The only item that gives a little bit is Veil, but apart from that, he struggles a lot to physical damage.
Yeah, I love playing Skyrev. I just hope he doesn't become meta again, then you become that Skyrev picker. Alright, so back into the game. Let's see, is there any of the cool talents that we'll see in this game?
Let's see.
I'm looking at Slaughter's level 25, Corrosive Haze, Undispellable, but, at the rate this game is going, I don't think we're getting there.
Yeah, pretty sure we will not see that. I do like the Darkseer one with 90 damage. I'm not sure if he's going for it, though. Because, like, now that Helm of the Dominator is so popular in Darkseer, you can pretty much just Iron Shell the creep, and you farm super fast with that damage. They have a Slarder, so I guess the 90 damage.
It could work. I think he might go Evasion though. I'm not very sure. There's a lot of magic, pure, and physical damage on the enemy side, so it's gonna be quite difficult to see. Maybe you'll see Dream Coil Rapid Fire. S4 is a more 420 kind of guy, right?
I mean, when you have Bloodseeker and he can just Blood Rage you, I feel like it's super value, the Dream Coil Rapid Fire.
I've heard that it's not very good. I haven't used it myself. I'm not good at Puck.
Yeah, I just like tested it in a lobby. I have no idea how good it is in a real game. Maybe with a Drow, maybe with... if you go for the 50 damage instead of Spell Amplification, but everyone goes for the Spell Amplification, so going for the Rapid Fire later seems quite a waste.
Yeah, it could be funny.
But at the rate this game is going, I'm not sure we're going to see any level 25 talents. Maybe the Medusa, but
Yeah, maybe we'll use
I'm trying
S4 or No Tail could get there as well, technically.
Yeah. He already has a BKB 15 minutes. Damn.
He rushed it.
Noteo actually completed it.
It could come back to bite him if he got it, because since he got it so early. So if they don't end up ending the game fast, he's going to be stuck with a very low-powered BKB for the rest of the game. And because he got it so early, it could be problematic. And I mean, in a game with Tinker, you don't want to lose your BKB charges too early. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, OG are in a position to just end this game with 9,000 lead, so it could go unpunished. But usually, first item BKB is frowned upon, right?
Yeah, it's frowned upon. But I was mentioning that I feel like the only thing Penta can abuse is the fact that OG doesn't have a lot of tower hitters, and with that BKB, maybe they can actually do a lot of damage to the towers. They do have grip, but OG's so ahead that maybe they can just jump. They just like go and try to find a Bane, even though he's in the base.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Mr. No Tail is sitting at 4-0 and 3, so a very good day for him thus far. Yeah.
In my opinion, Penta, maybe they should just try to go for a tower when OG goes for another one, and while Tinker split pushes. And if everyone from OG has to TP to defend the tower, maybe he can actually win the fight, because it's gonna like take a lot of time. And if OG, there's like 4 heroes here in the mid lane, if they just keep going for the tier 2, Penta should just try to take the tier 1, in my opinion, and they can try to take the fight with less heroes.
Oh, nice. I think trading is always good when you're behind. The problem is that the possibility of a punish from S4 is very likely. And now that this smoke has gone on, they'll have to make sure they dodge the smoke gang first, and then try and get something done. But hopefully, Lycan gets back. Oliver DC for quite a while now. Could be quite worried for him.
Yeah, I hope there's no big issues going on. I mean, the first game after all, and he's one of the most farmed heroes on Penta. He already has the Necronomicon. We saw how strong that is level 3 now. And I do like the change in mana regen. I feel like it makes it way stronger on Lycan.
Yeah, mana regen being base values now, right?
Yeah. Because he only gave int before, so now is mana regen.
They want to make the game more spammy, more things to do, so that we have more fighting. I feel like that's a joke, right? No Tail's major issue. That's a Reddit joke. Yeah, problems getting to a major. Well, he said he's lagging hard and just disappeared. Lycan player gone. Is fire on cat?
Oh boy.
I'm sure these memes are just flying over my head. I'm not sure.
Give me his number.
Minor problems then.
I feel like Penta didn't got the joke.
Yeah, probably not. They don't read Reddit, I guess. They need to.
They're from Russia?
No. They are a German team, I think.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure they're German. They got a lot of different players, but they got one guy from Croatia. They got two Germans. They have one from Slovakia and one from Finland. And Skitter or Oliver. He's from Slovakia, so Slovakia is facing some problems internet-wise, so hopefully no issues. Help!
Yeah.
But very very interesting combo of people actually. Croatia, 2 Germans.
Yeah, there's been with the new system, I feel like a lot of different teams started showing up in the spotlight. Like the new Hellraisers, they actually got to TI, but they didn't. The new team is completely reformed, right?
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's with Sexy Bamboo now. I could be wrong, but it's probably the team is Sexy Bamboo, and then there is Mid of Feet, who is it's Sexy Bamboo's team.
Yeah.
It's Sexy Bamboo, Milan, J4, Kaiser, and 33. So yeah, it's them. But they are out actually. They played in this qualifier and they got manhandled by OG and Penta, I think. So. Alright, let's just look around the map and see what interesting things we can look at while they continue.
Let's see the couriers here. Courier battle.
Courier. Alright, who's got the coolest one? Oh, they got the... This is the Slacks one, right? This is the Casey courier. No, it's just Casey. No, is it? Yeah, it's Casey. It's the Casey courier.
Yeah. I do like the bear though.
I don't believe I've seen this one before. Is it some tournament one? Is it the VP bear?
Yeah, it has a Virtus Pro.
Yeah,
cape
it's
here.
the VP bear. It is a cool courier. Cosmetic and Dota are just top notch. What we need is to include like some way that maybe Ice Frog can add mounts into the game, and then we'll have another form of cosmetics to sell. They should really look at a way to add mounts into this game. There are a lot
they
of
started with like the companion thing, right? And they stopped making them.
Yeah, those are different. Those are like
wolf.
the pets, right? The bristle bear, bristleback had the armadillo thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only a few heroes can use them. It's like Legion, Bristle, and some others.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why not, right, guys? Add mounts, and then we have a lot more cosmetics to sell, more hats. $1 million idea. It's gonna happen, guys. Clip this.
TI8.
Yeah, clip this. TI8. They're gonna announce mounts into the game. A brand new way to play Dota. Turbo, not fast enough for you. Let's add some mounts in there. We'll see how fast your games get then. Alright, so we're still having problems. Help.
You know, I actually missed the voice chat so much, dude. Every day I grieve about it.
Yeah, wait for the new season. Then maybe.
Yeah, they said they were reworking the companion, right? There was in the patch they said that they removed the companion when they're reworking it. Not sure when they're going to release it.
Yeah, well, we'll see. They're gonna release it with mounts, hopefully. I just wish I just wish we have more heroes added more often, actually.
Yeah,
not every 1 month, but maybe every major. Yeah, you release one new hero. You know, keep the game fresh.
Not the new majors, right? Because then it will be like one hero a month. We have like.
Oh yeah. Not the new major. So forget what I said about the every major. That every 3 months, I guess, or every half a year at least. You know, one can hope. I like new stuff.
I feel like Valve would be up to it. It's just that Ice Frog was always quite slow in releasing new heroes.
Yeah, he likes
so
to
I'm not
polish.
sure. Yeah. I feel like they could definitely do it. Now, whether those heroes would be added to Captain's Mode or be... Because if in Ranked you could only play Captain's Mode heroes, then everyone would be fine. But since you can play Techies in Ranked games, it could get out of hand.
Yeah. Techies in Ranked games.
Okay. 1 minute, sorry for waiting.
Yeah, one more minute and we'll have our game, hopefully. Oliver.
Okay. I'm just gonna get some water since there's 1 minute still.
Yeah, alright.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Solo cast for 1 minute. Guys, don't hate me for saying mounts. I'm just kidding. But riding horses will be cool. I would like to buy some mount hats. That would be nice, right, guys? There can never be too much spending on hats, you know, because a lot of my heroes are already maxed out in items. I don't want to get any more of those, so I'd rather open boxes for other types of items. Would you prefer mounts or if they brought back tower remodifications? I didn't like the tower remodifications. Alright, anyway, let's get back into the game. Oliver is home, so we have more games, and Bowie took the best time to get some water. DNZ, gotta snipe up a bouncy rune. Now 6.5. Runs forward. Hey, Mud Golem's gonna steal some. Alright, murders whole family of satyrs, and meanwhile Lycan gets himself murdered as well in the jungle. Wow, that guy flew really far. Ragdoll physics, here we go. S4, miss up the high ground? No, he does not. Bounces 100 damage back to S4, yeah. Oh, they glyph the push as well. Oh, aggressive glyphing. Is it aggressive though? They're defending top tower as well, so not really. They're about to get another glyph as this tower falls. They'll fly in a little bit of trouble, but resolution is here. The snake bounces through, cleans up the wave. I'm not sure Boogie understands the kind of problems he's in right now. 2 shots in resolution with the blood rage. Super strong stuff. And yeah, Boogie had a chance to escape there, but thought he could get the better of Fly. And welcome back, my friend.
Hello. I feel like he was just afraid of Glimpse, so he knew he was dead, so he just bought time, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, there was not a lot he could do, and well, they are farming on Tinker. He's getting a lot of farm. He has Blink Dagger now.
All right, Blink Dagger, 385 gold. He still needs the Acronyms, so that's 4,000 gold away. And speaking of Acronyms, No-Tail is going for Acronyms, so he is my favorite player, at least for this game right now. I love Acronyms upgrades on Bloodseeker. It's super good when it comes to this particular game, since they have a lot of heroes that rely on using their legs to walk.
Yeah, I agree. I like Penta. I like Penta smoking, and they can follow up with Tinker. Let's see. But they're... Oh my god. OG's in such a good position here.
Yeah, Doggies are not level 4, so no invis. Uh-oh, I hear a Rupture going on here. Boogie in a lot of trouble. Oh no, the Glimpse! That's gonna hurt! They're gonna pile in on him. They take him out. Resolution snipes that last hit. Oh, they get Night Stalker. They used the grip on him already, staying far back here. Meanwhile, BKB on No-Tail does not work out for him as he gets mowed down by the Zoo. And Slaughter now gonna chase after the S4 here. He is amped up. Oh, is that crush? Misses on that crush there. And OG take a full retreat while No-Tail gets his first death of the game there, losing his dominating streak over to Oliver of all people, which is not good.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good play.
Yeah, that's why BKB first, man. It's not the best. It's not the best. It has some applications, you know, when you're trying to dodge lasers and whatnot, but it doesn't take away amplified damage, and you're still very vulnerable to physical damage. So,
what happened that play is that they glimpsed Darkseer, but he ran away so. He ran so much that the distance he was glimpsed was higher than 1300 range, so he didn't took damage from the combo.
He still got murdered.
They took. Yeah, he got murdered, but they gave time for Lycan to take a lot of Bloodseeker's HP, and then even though they used the kinetic field, it was not enough.
Yeah.
So it was. I mean, I guess they didn't expect Darkseer to survive that.
Yeah. Well, Boogie is going for Blink Dagger actually, so we're gonna see some really cool Darkseer initiations hopefully. Resolution getting a double damage will now pick himself at Aegis. I feel like they should pass that over to No-Tail. Medusa isn't really dying this game. Boogie's in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get glimpsed, and once again, he's in a lot of trouble. TP, my friend. Force a coil out of No-Tail, out of S4. S4's got Kaya, by the way.
Yeah, he did so much damage. He actually has Kaya Blood Rage.
Yeah.
That puck hurts.
It's so strange to say Kaya is a Singaporean because Kaya is actually egg jam. It's a sweet kind of thing you put on bread here in Southeast Asia. Yeah, it's made out of egg and some other things. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's not as gross as it sounds. It's sweet.
Okay, it's like good, not like
it's
Australian.
It's especially with butter. Jam. It's really good. All right. Oh no, the coil S4, but poor Jarex got marched down, and now RMN realizes that this is time to go. TB's out, but getting a 1-for-1 trade in the end. But S4 with the quick reflexes, getting a Zekoil on, getting the kill.
Oh, no buyback.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna lose that tier 3, honestly.
Oh,
Tinker is so much of pure damage. Look at that.
Yeah, they glyph. We'll see if they have anything they can do to stop this, because right now they have almost no wave clear on this team. That's one thing we haven't pointed out yet as well. And now the sleep goes out onto the Disruptor so that Glimpse can't come out. But yeah, tier 3 gone. No Tinker means easy peasy on this tower. I think they might go for Rex as well. They have Aegis, right? So Resolution's just going to be
Glitch is down.
Yeah, he's going to have zero concern for this. And the sleep is going to buy 5 seconds. Tinker is coming back. Amplify, okay. They might get him now. Resolution says, I don't really care. Oh, Blink Dagger picked up here by DNZ. Gonna be really good on him. Rex is already gone. He gets melted. No-Tail has to be careful. They glimpse Oliver back into the fray there. He is roaring. He's trying to turn into a wolf. He's dead. And S4 took a little bit of damage, but is not gonna die. Resolution laying down the law. Medusa is new meta, guys. And, well, Resolution, is he gonna die to the rockets? Yes, he will. He pops. That's Aegis that will be taking. Meanwhile, S4 is just padding his kill reel. And mid-Rex is gone. 3 heroes down without buyback. Penta Esports in bad shape.
Yeah. That Tinker last pick, I was a little bit worried. And like we were talking about, well, Tinker can farm okay against Medusa because it doesn't pressure too much. But Medusa can also farm pretty well. Yeah, there's the laser, but as you get levels with Mystic Snake, you can pretty much entire thing. And Resolution got so big, and they didn't win the other lanes enough to do anything.
Yeah. All right, I'm getting Steam. I'm getting Steam invites. Hold up.
Oh.
Oops. My bad. I always forget to turn off my. I always forget to turn off my Steam whenever I play. Whenever I start casting, and then my friends would troll me and invite me to a game. Alrighty guys. OG looking strong here. 17,000 goal ahead. And Penta best be making plans for game number 2, because this game did not work out for them. Definitely need to draft more wave clear in their drafts.
And I feel like something easier to execute, right? Tinker is a great hero. Sometimes you have a good Tinker player, but when you're playing against the likes of OG, you can't expect to have an easy game. And, this was definitely not an easy game, nor an easy Tinker game. So, you know, just try to get the Queen of Pain, something that can TP to a tower level 6 and get kills and avoid OG to control the game that hard.
Yeah. Tier 2 tower getting chipped away. Resolution has BKB this time, so I don't know what they can really do to deal with him. Especially with the Blood Rage is so good, because once the creep wave comes out, he just gets full healed. Yeah. It's
that's really the power
insane.
of it.
Ice Frog bringing back Resolution can only mean one thing. He's trying to bring back ZSMJ. The famous dude from China that was well known for playing Medusa.
Oh. But, and you can see how OG just wants to win the game, right? They went BKB on Medusa. You rarely see that, but it's just a statement.
Yeah,
we will win this game before
before
30 minutes.
Manta as well. Just got the Yasha. And then we're going to grab that.
They don't have ages, so maybe if Penta can play super well, something like a Smoking, Tinker Blink into Vacuum, into Slithering Crush. But that's a tough task.
Well, Oliver's got book 3. He's going to build his Assault Cuirass. Might need some protection against S-Force control though. Maybe it's time to consider a BKB as well. I feel like
I actually like this. Night Stalker showing top. They're going.
Yeah, alright. They scan. The sentry wards are there. No Tail might think that he's got an easy job, but he has got a perfect vision there. No Tail doesn't get crushed. DNZ in trouble, but No Tail is in trouble himself. You're gonna get caught here. No Tail gonna get protected by that kinetic field from Fly, saving his carry there. As for Jukes, DNZ with impunity. This puck says, you got nothing on me, but somehow No Tail finds himself on the wrong end of a wolf, gets himself eaten up. Down he goes. The 2 heroes are down though. Tinker is dead, and Resolution is here to take names. And the entire Penta now getting wiped out. 1 TP'd out, and that's Lycan. And a complete reflection here as OG only lose No Tail. And OG clean up 4 in return. Looking bad, but Tinker has buyback.
Yeah, let's see if they can. I feel like he has to buy back now.
Well, here we go.
He's waiting.
I don't know. I don't think he feels like buying back into this though.
Yeah.
S4 has been stalling on this game. It's not even funny.
You know, one thing that I noticed is that Slardar had a tough time actually landing those crushes.
GG.
Oh, they just called GG.
Yeah, he had a super tough time. S4 has been stalling him, sleeping, griefing his own Tinker. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. Safe by the Throne's explosion, and the game ends 8-24, 3 times the amount of kills. OG. Simple game for them, and they move on to game number 2. 1 more win, and they're through to the MDL. Best of luck to them. Penta Esports, they really got to sort out their strategies, man. Is there anything you think that were glaringly obvious that they should fix or maybe consider for the next game?
I like what you mentioned about Bane not having any sort of setup besides the Slardar. It definitely felt lackluster in the early game. When you have a Bane, such a strong support at level 1 and the early levels, you want to leverage that, and it didn't feel like they had the opportunity. I'm not sure if it's just the rotations or the lanes that were not crisp, but Maybe just change this draft completely. I didn't found DNZ comfortable playing that Slaughter, and I also don't like Slaughter when you only have one core that actually leverages the corrosive haze. I mean, yeah, Lycan, Slaughter is pretty strong, but you have a Darkseer and a Tinker, you know? It doesn't feel that synergistic to me.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they can do for game number 2. We'll be hopping right into that very, very shortly. We're now going to take a break, and we'll be right back to see if this one goes to game number 3, or will OG walk their way into the MDL. We'll be right back. I'm Life Center. This is Dota 2 Bowie. See you guys in a bit.
See ya.